How is the health of Joni Mitchell? As the legendary singer gets ready to make an incredible comeback into the music industry in 2024, fans are wondering that same thing. But because of the immense affection that her admirers have for her, everyone could only think about how lucky we are to still have Joni in our lives. With Brandi Carlisle's assistance, she performed Clouds, possibly her most famous song ever, on the Grammy Awards stage on February 4, 2024. After everything that the legend has been through, celebrities like Beyoncé and Meryl Streep were seen crying in the audience as they watched her ascend the stage. Not only will Joni be making her first ever Grammy performance in a few weeks, but she will also be headlining her first Los Angeles event in almost 24 years this fall. Joni is an 80-year-old folk singer. Having saying that, Joni has faced significant health challenges in the past. You could say that she has now seen life from both perspectives. Although it's not something that's spoken much these days, Joni was given a polio diagnosis when she was a little child. For those who do not know, the virus that causes polio can paralyze a person. When Joni was 9 years old, she suffered from a severe attack of it. Even worse, Joni struggled with post-polio syndrome until she was 51 years old. That is when the illness's symptoms reappear later in life. When it comes to having the illness, Joni remarked, "I have to guard my energy. Much like the bunnies in those ads for batteries. It's me who is going to pass out. It's not me who never stops going." As if having polio wasn't enough, over the years, Joni has also had to contend with Morgellons disease, a rare illness. Morgellons disease is a condition characterized by a belief that parasites or fibers are emerging from the skin, according to the Mayo Clinic. Individuals who suffer with this illness frequently describe feeling as though something is itching or crawling on their skin. Morgellons is an incurable disease that seems like it's from outer space, according to Joni. Fibers in a variety of colors protrude out of my skin like mushrooms after a rainstorm. They cannot be forensically identified as animal, vegetable, or mineral, the singer said of her symptoms in a 2010 Los Angeles Times interview. Wild, but happily, once more, Joni has proven capable of handling it. As if all of that wasn't enough, she experienced a crippling brain aneurysm in 2015. She disclosed that she had lost her capacity to walk, talk, or even get out of a chair, along with her ability to play the guitar, in an interview with CBS News 2022, which followed her first performance after the aneurysm. She persevered, calling the experience "return to infancy," and even picked up the guitar again after watching films of herself so she could "see where I put my fingers." She received recognition for her artistic accomplishments from the Kennedy Center that same year. She mentioned the aneurysm in passing during the ceremony, calling it a "real whopper," but she also said, "But you know, I'm hobbling on. I'm doing fairly well." In 2024, Joni Mitchell is, to put it mildly, making a huge comeback. She has 2 significant shows scheduled for the year. First, on Sunday, February 4th, at the awards ceremony this weekend, the Canadian folk performer will at last make her stage debut at the Grammys. Joni received her first Grammy in 1969 for Best Folk Performance for her song, Clouds. She has won 9 Grammys in total. Joni will be returning to Los Angeles with a triumph later in the year. She's going to play her first headline gig at the Hollywood Bowl with the Joni Jam on Saturday, October 19, 24 years after it closed. You can't hold a wonderful woman back.